Greetings. Welcome to today's episode of my new series titled There is Only One Clear Path to Start Growing the Jamaican Economy by 10% each year, every year, for the next 10, 20, or even 30 years. What is that path? Okay, today's topic is Jamaica's visionless leaders are losing out on the Caribbean booming tourism industry. Now, I'll show some figures for some comparison between the Bahamas tourism industry and the Jamaican tourism industry. Now, the Bahamas have a population of 400,000 people, while Jamaica has a population of 2.8 million people. So Jamaica have 7 times more people than the Bahamas. Also, Bahamas receive 7 million visitors each year, while Jamaica only receive 4 million visitors each year. So Bahamas receive almost twice amount of visitors as Jamaica, one, and also the number of tourists who visit Bahamas each year is 17.5 times the Bahamas population of 400,000 people. While in Jamaica, who have 4 million visitors, we have 1.5 times our population visits each year. Hence, we have a far way to go to catch up with the Bahamas. And number 3, in Bahamas, the GDP per capita is $27,500 US, while in Jamaica, it's only $5,200 US. So the Bahamas is like 3 times more productive than Jamaica. Also, in the next three years, Bahamas tourism industry is expected to grow by 40% over the next 3 years. And there's an article where the Bahamas Prime Minister is saying that. The article is in this presentation below. I'll put it in the post. I'll put it in the comment section or in the description section below. Over the next 3 years, we don't know what Jamaican growth is going to be in tourism industry, but it should be more than the Bahamas. And number 5, Bahamas employed 70% of the workforce in the tourism industry, while in Jamaica, it's only 25% of the workforce are employed in our tourism industry. Hence, we have a long way to go in that as well to catch up the Bahamas. So the Jamaican government doesn't seem to have a clue of how to grow the economy by 10% each year, every year, for the next 10 to 50 years. And there's only one clear path that I can think of or I can see that could start to grow the economy by 10% per year each year, and that is through tourism. Now, the country who should be afraid of tourism is Bahamas and Barbados, because they employed 3/4 of their population in tourism industry, and they ain't saying anything. They're pumping up the tourism industry very hard and fast, and they are 3 times richer than Jamaica. They are 3 times richer than Jamaica, and they are not easing off the tourism industry at all. So why should we? I think our leaders are suffering from some form of mental slavery, why they can't imagine growing the economy in Jamaica by double digits each year. They have the ability to do it because they have personal business. They are rich, they're wealthy. Cabinet ministers in Jamaica, they're wealthy. They have businesses. They are growing their businesses by probably 20% each year, 30% each year. They're making a lot of money, through their insider dealings and their connections. But when it comes to the Jamaican economy, it's only 1% each year is growing by. And over the last few years, what the government was doing last 2 years since the pandemic, they are boasting about 5% growth and 4% growth. But it's not growth. It's just bounce back. They were still worse off than they were in 2019, but they were boasting in 21 and 22 how much they are growing when they are still worse off than they were before the pandemic. So it's just politicizing the thing, you know. And even now, hopefully they should reach back, you know, bounce back fully this year, 2023. So by the end of this year, we should be back at where we were 2019. But then, after we reach back where we were 2019, our economy is only going to be growing by 1% each year over the next 2 years, according to the projections. So we are back at the old 1% growth each year as we have been since independence 60 years ago. So, you know, the government doesn't seem to have the backbones, or don't know what it is they don't have, what they can imagine growth. But the only sure way that I can think of that we could grow by 10% each year is through tourism, because we know tourism industry works. The government know how it works. Everybody in Jamaica know how it works. They know what to do, all that stuff. I heard the minister of Minister of Trade and whatever he's Auburn, is it Auburn something like that, Mr. Auburn, and he was saying, oh, we need to grow rich, so people need to export things. All Jamaicans need to do, if you're planting one orchid tree, plant two orchid tree. Think of export. You plant some yam, plant more yam to export. That's nothing. You know, that's just pep talk. It's just pep talk, like when a boxer puts his man in the ring to fight, and his boxer is losing the fight, and he has nothing to say to the boxer. He says, oh, be strong, oh, be good, oh yeah man, fight a bit harder man, be strong. You have nothing to say. And that's what Auburn is doing. The Minister of is Trade and I forget his title now, you know. So yeah, Trade and Industry, Minister of Trade and Industry, Mr. Auburn, whatever his name is, I forget now. Getting old now. Okay, I've put some article in this post from the Jamaican Gleaner about what's happening in Barbados with the tourism industry, because they're investing 6 billion US dollars in the tourism industry over the next couple of years. And the government is saying that the best way to grow the economy in Barbados is through direct foreign investment, DFI. That is, foreigners come and build hotels in Bahamas. That's the quickest way to grow the economy. For the past 6 months, I've been saying this to the Jamaican government, that the best way to grow the economy in Jamaica is to get the foreign investment to come in and build more hotels. Build hotels. We need at least 40 hotels in Jamaica on the south coast of 1,000 rooms each. And preferably over the next 10 years, we will be having 100 more hotels around Jamaica, not just Montego Bay, but around Jamaica, with 1,000 rooms each on average, to employ the people in the country. People need employment. People are working 1 day a week and they are counted as being employed. Not really employed, are they? Anyway, read the article in this post. I put the article in the comment section and the description section as well. So you can read the article. If you have any question, you can post the questions as well. I'll respond. But we need to start growing the economy by the budgets each year. Our leaders are visionless and they are clueless and they don't care. They only think about winning the next election. That is the reason why. They don't want to do any big infrastructure program because they are afraid that if they lose the next election, then the next government who's gonna come in gonna say it's their work. And so they won't do enough to last for 5 years. And if they get voted in again, do some more. They don't have the the selflessness. They are very selfish. They don't have the selflessness to say that they can't sit and say that I don't care if I win or lose next election. I'm going to put in the infrastructure in Jamaica that is needed that takes 10 years to accomplish. I'm going to have a 10-year plan in Jamaica to grow the economy by 10% each year. I don't care if I'm voting in our next election. That's what we need in Jamaica. We need leaders who are selfless, not selfish. God bless you. God bless Jamaica. God bless our Prime Minister. God bless our politicians. God bless our Parliament. And God bless you all. Peace.